Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Welcome to part 3 of our topic, which is about factoring using GCF and common monomial factor for Mathematics 8. And this will be the last part of this topic. Watch out for this video. So let's factor the following using common monomial factor. For this example, we have 2x squared plus 4x. And this will be the first step. We have to get the GCF first. So therefore, we have to apply what we have gained in the previous videos, part 1 and part 2 of this video. So let's look for the GCF. Let's have letter A here and let's have 2x squared. Okay, then we will be having 2 here. So just look for a number, prime number specifically, that can divide 2, and that's 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then 4x squared, just expand it. Your exponent is telling your base how many times are you going to multiply the base to itself, and that is twice. So therefore, it is x times x. So we can say that the factors of 2x squared is 2 times x times x. And then after that, we need to factor 4x. So we have here letter B for 4x. Let's have the numerical coefficient first, and that is 4. And then think of a prime number that can divide 4, and that's 2. 4 divided by 2, that's 2. Think again of a prime number that can divide 2, and that's 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, so for x, since it is a single variable with an exponent which is 1, but it is invisible, it is because when your exponent is equal to 1, it should be an invisible number. So that's why we used to write x raised to 1 as x. Since your exponent is 1, it will become x only. So the factors of 4x here is 2 times 2 times x. Now, we are free to determine the GCF. So let's have letter C here. This is for the GCF part. Okay? So letter C. And then we have here 2x squared. And then we have here 4x. For 2x squared, our factors are, let me just use text here for me to write the factors. So the factors of 2x squared is 2 times x times x. And then for 4x, we have here 2 times 2 times x. And then for us to determine the GCF, we have to look for the number which has a partner in both 2x squared and 4x. So just like this one, as you can see, for 2x squared, we have 2. This one. I will box it for you. So we have here 2 and 2. They are partners because both of the terms have 2. Next, for another 2, this is not possible to use because we don't have 2 here at the top. So therefore, it is disqualified. So we have here x and x. It is possible because x is on top, x is below. So they are partners. How about this x? Not possible because it doesn't have any partner. So therefore, for the GCF, we have here 2 times x. So that is our GCF, but don't forget to simplify it, okay? So therefore, 2 times x is equal to 2x. And that's it. This is our GCF. But this is not the final answer yet because we are looking for the factors of 2x squared plus 4x. Next, Let's have letter D. For letter D, we have to write our GCF, which is 2x here, outside the parenthesis that we are going to make. And then after that, in order for us to determine the values inside this parenthesis, let me just have the left side of this equation covered for us to solve. Okay, so let's solve. For the first term, we have to have the first term of the given. So that is 2x squared. And we have to divide it by the GCF, which is 2x. So over 2x. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, so cancel. And then for your variables, you have to subtract the exponent. So for your denominator, you cannot see any exponent written. But we have here 1. It is invisible, but it is there. So that is x raised to 2 minus 1. Since it is division, we have to subtract the exponents. So x raised to 2 minus 1 is equal to x raised to 1. So therefore, we can have x raised to 1 here or just write x. Because usually for x raised to 1, we are writing x only. Next, you have to copy this operation. So plus, and then for x, we have to divide that also by our GCF, which is 2x here. So that is 4 divided by 2, that's 2. For the variable, subtract the exponents. As you can see, we don't have any exponent written. Automatically, that is equal to 1. So that's 1 minus 1. So that is 2x raised to 0. We cannot write 2x raised to 0, so therefore we have to simplify x raised to 0. Remember, any number or terms that you raise to 0 is equal to 1. So that is 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So therefore, the second term here is 2. And this is the final answer. The factors of 2x squared plus 4x is 2x times the quantity of x plus 2. And that's how you factor it. Next, we have here 4x squared minus 12x raised to 4. Same process. Let's have the solution here. I will write it here below. And then let's have letter A and solve for 4x squared. Let's have 4 first. Think of a prime number that can divide 4, and that's 2. 4 divided by 4 is 2. Think of a prime number that can divide 2, that's 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then for x squared, don't worry, you have to expand it. Again, your exponent 2 is telling your base how many times are you going to solve or to multiply for the base. And that is twice. So we have here x times x. So therefore, we can say that the factors of 4x squared is equal to 2 times x times x. And then let's have letter B now. And that is negative 12x raised to 4. For negative 12x raised to 4, we will set aside the negative sign, and then we will be having 12 only. And then think of a number, prime number specifically, that can divide 12, and that's 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Think of a prime number that can divide 4, and that's 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Think of a prime number that can divide 2, and that's 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then we have here x raised to 4. Expand it, then it will become x times x times x times x. And then we can conclude that the factors of negative 12x raised to 4 is equal to, let's include the negative sign now, 3 times 2 times 2 times x times x. I will write the other x's here below, times x times x. And those are the factors. Letter C, let's have the GCF. For letter C, we will be rewriting the given. So that's letter C. So that is 4x squared, and that is negative 12x raised to 4. Okay, so let me just use text here. So let's write the factors. So we have here 2 times 2 times x times x. And then for 12x raised to 4, the factors are, let's write the negative outside the parentheses. That's 3 times 2 times 2 times 2. Ayan. Times x times x times x and another x. And that's it. And then let's look for the GCF. For us to determine the GCF, look for partners. So 2 and 3, not possible because they are not the same. Next, how about 2 and 2? 2 and 2 possible because they are the same number. Next, or we can just write it like this one. This 2 and this 2. Next, 2 and 2 again. They are partners, so we can have this. Okay. Or if you don't want that, you can just have circles. You have options. Don't worry about that. So we have here 2 and 2. They are partners. And then I will use another color just to indicate that this another 2 is for other partner. Okay. Next, another color again for X. Again, this is for other partner. So this is X and X so that you will not be confused. And then another X. It has a partner. Let's use another color. So this is X and another X. And that's it. We will not include 3 because it doesn't have any partner, and this 2 X's because it doesn't have any partner. So therefore, having this, let's have the yellow circle first. So we have here 2. And then the white circle, that's another 2. The blue circle, that's X. And the violet circle, that's another X. And then, of course, for us to determine the GCF, we have to multiply the terms that we have. So 2 times 2, that's 4. And then for x times x, you have to multiply the variables, but you have to add the exponent. So in this kind of example, as you can see, we don't have any exponent written. But always remember, we have 1, but it is invisible. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have here x and then raised to 2. Okay. So we will be writing 2 here. Let me just use this for my exponent. Okay? Okay. Okay. So that is our GCF, 4x raised to. And how are we going to look for the factors that we are needing? Same process, just prepare a parenthesis here. Let me just write it for you. Prepare a parenthesis here and don't forget to write the GCF here. That's 4x raised to 2. And then for us to determine the first and the second term, you have to divide. That's 4x raised to 2 over this first term. So that is 4x raised to 2. They are the same, right? If your numerator and your denominator is the same in every way, like the numerical coefficient, the variable, the exponent, automatically this is cancelled and this is equal to 1. So we have here 1. Then just copy this, the operation. So minus, let's divide again, 12x raised to 4 over 4x raised to 2. Let's divide. 12 divided by 4, that's 3. And then we have to subtract the exponent. So we have here 4 minus 2. So that is 3x raised to 4 minus 2, that's 2. So minus 3x raised to 2. And this is the final answer already for factoring using common monomial factor. And that's it for our topic. If you have questions, clarifications about the topic, or inquiries about us, kindly message our FB page, The Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless.